Why are you here? Do you know your purpose? Do you have a direction and feel like you're moving in the right direction? Do you even need to have a life purpose? And what do you do if you're struggling into your 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond and still don't know what your purpose is and are struggling? In this video, we'll talk about life purpose, life direction, and how to find yours quickly. Hi, my name is Kesha Dent, and I'm a certified hypnotherapist. I help women overcome anxiety, rediscover power, happiness, life purpose, and direction. Life purpose. It is a phrase that brings up a lot of different emotions for people. For you, it may bring up a positive, upbeat energy of excitement, or it may bring up fear, or anxiety, or frustration, or even denial. It may bring up numbness or curiosity. How you feel about the subject of life purpose often has a lot to do with a lot of things, including if you think you found yours, how you are experiencing life right now, and even if your approach is something that you consider to be positive, such as your approach to abstract things like your emotions, your higher self, your approach to spirituality, for example. But what is life purpose? And do you absolutely need one? I like to define life purpose as just a big reason, or several big reasons, for living, reasons for getting up in the morning. I see it as a general guiding arrow, or a general underlying theme, like to your life, that gives meaning, that gives it shape, and gives it structure. Now, in my opinion, not all people need life purpose to live happily. But I believe a lot of people do need it, and I'm certainly one of them. And in my opinion, most people could benefit from having purpose. A life can absolutely be lived without meaning. But just like you can eat without flavoring, adding flavoring and spices on food just makes things a lot better. And this can make all the difference between having a bad or an okay experience with life and having the best experience with life that you possibly can have for yourself. Now, if you're over the ages of 30, 40, or 50 and still don't believe you found your purpose, you're not alone. According to a study done by the New York Times in 2018, only about 25%, or 1/4, of adult Americans can positively say that they have a clear purpose to their life. So this brings us back to the question, do we need a purpose? Because clearly most people don't think they have one. One thing I would say is if you are over 30, 40, 50, and you realize that your life does not feel on track, if you feel as though you are randomly going from one thing to another, that you are unhappy with the general trajectory of your life so far, that your work, your life, and the quality of your life are generally unfulfilling, I would invite you to ask yourself, does my life have purpose? Is there a mission? Is there a goal? Is there a theme? Is there a decision-making rubric in place that can help me to navigate my life and to enrich it? And if the answer is no, then you are likely someone who can greatly benefit from, or may even need, a life purpose. It doesn't matter how old you are. It is never too late to find your purpose and your direction in life. And a little bit more about how those two things are different in a second. We have been conditioned, especially as women, that the subject of life purpose is for the young. We've been conditioned that this is something that you should figure out when you're young. So in other words, when you know the least about the world and about yourself, right? Like, how the hell is that supposed to work? And we're conditioned that if you haven't figured these things out by the time that you're young, it's too late for you. And that is a bunch of rubbish that has been put between your ears to control you. Because the fact is, when you don't give yourself purpose, someone else will give you purpose. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that per se. And we certainly can be given purpose from our communities or our tribes, our nations, our families, our gods. But passively allowing that to happen does open up the potential for other people controlling us through giving us a purpose that serves to benefit them and only them. On the very, very extreme side of this, right? This is how cults and extreme religions operate. They're very, very good at giving purpose, at generating purpose, at giving and assigning direction to people who are seeking it and people who don't even realize that they need purpose. But of course, when purpose comes from sources like that, more nefarious sources, they are designed to put people in service to someone or something else, and often at their own detriment. I bring this up because I personally believe that not only is it never too late to find your purpose, no matter how old you are, but it is also a great idea to check into your purpose throughout your life, after 30, after 40, after 50, and beyond, because your purpose and your need for it changes. You change. Your life changes. Your thoughts and your perspectives and your beliefs change. So stay curious. Purpose is power. And lastly, I want to briefly touch up on the difference between purpose and direction and how I think one is more important than the other. So when we speak about purpose, we often put this lofty, esoteric, giant, dissertation, this huge vibe, like a soulmate type of vibe on having the one, right? We just have the one and hopefully we catch it or else it's too late. And that sort of big, dramatic, catch it or it's too late, once in a lifetime is only when we have to catch it. That sort of energy, that sort of approach causes a lot of stress, right? And controversial opinion, I know, but I don't believe that everyone has one soulmate. All right. I know. But I rather believe that there are several people in this world, many people that actually you could be happy with various levels of interrelational discipline and work and communication. And I likewise don't believe that there is one life purpose for anyone. So if you missed it when it presented itself, too bad, you're out of luck. I don't believe that, but I rather believe that there are several ways of living and working and of ways to organize a theme, a life direction that can give you amazing purpose and amazing fulfillment and meaning to your life. The most important thing, in my opinion, is direction. I value direction, aka movement, over purpose. It's so important to just move. Just pick a direction and move towards it. Often we can only find our purpose by finding what is not our purpose. Purpose will often not be a straight line forward, but a whole bunch of zigzags. Allow it to be messy. Allow it to be an adventure. That's what you're here for. Again, uncovering your purpose doesn't have to be that big of a deal. And we often overcomplicate things. We're great at that, right? And it can be uncovered by contemplating some quick questions. So here are some super quick questions to ask yourself to get started with uncovering your purpose. 1, what did you love doing when you were about the age of 6 or 7? 2, what do you love doing now? What could you do all day, every day? 3, what did you love about the best school or work experiences you've ever had? 4, what bothers you the most about this world? What would you like to see change in your lifetime and for future lifetimes? 5, what are you good at, according to yourself and according to other people? And 6, if you are a spiritual or creative person, I highly recommend tools such as astrology and tarot and oracle for life direction guidance. Now, these tools have immense wisdom and really, really helpful things to say regarding your life, your unique path, your energies, your talents, your skills. I absolutely have used these tools myself for guidance, and remember always, you are co-creating your life with the world. And any information that you receive, you can take or leave. You don't have to take everything that comes through. But what I love about these tools is that they can provide some really solid jumping off points on what direction to take. I want to remind you always that you are here to engage with life, not to be held captive by it. You're here to have freedom and options and to feel and experience your power. You're here to play with earth and to play with energy and to create and uncreate matter and opportunities, not to be imprisoned by it. When you are able to use your most powerful tool, your mind, life can open up for you in amazing, incredible ways. If you are ready to step into the next chapter of your life, if you are feeling stuck, stagnated, if you're tired of looking at other people around you that seem to be getting out of their own way and creating the relationships, the career, the life, the work that you would like to have for yourself, if you know that you have so much potential that is locked up within you, but you're just having a hard time accessing it, you know you have the right tools, you know that you are working with a great mind, you know you have so much to offer, and yet you're feeling as though you're off track, you've come off track, and you don't know how to get back on. If this is you, I invite you to reach out to me for a free, totally free consultation at newworldhypnosis.com. We'll discuss your current life. We'll come up with some simple ways to get you back on track and back to where you need to be. And if it makes sense, we'll discuss working together. We're going to help you step by step to make powerful changes for yourself, to be able to move into and through the next chapter, whether that includes a new career for you, different and more powerful relationships, or uncovering your life purpose. You absolutely are here to experience engagement with life. You are a powerful being. And if this is how you are ready to live, I invite you to reach out to me today. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I want to remember and have you never forget, ever, that in order to change your life, you must first change yourself. My name is Kesha Dent. I'm a hypnotherapist, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you again. Be well. Take care.